Aloha from the Big Island of Hawaii. This is a Karambit reverse grip quick draw sheath update. It's been long overdue to update the situation on the reverse grip sheath for the Karambit. And I sent a letter to, or sent an email to Tops Knives, and I wanted Dean O to have a look at where my sheath is at, and if he can come up with any good ideas for where we're at or improvements, let me know. So what we have are two sheaths here, and I'll show you. This is the reverse grip sheath. Originally it had, you can kind of see the stitches that were there. That didn't work. He had a belt, just a belt loop stitched on there, and that didn't last for any length of time. But he triple pinned this new loop on here, and it's been holding pretty well. And let me tell you the good things and bad things. This is a reverse grip leather sheath, so you can, the belt goes right through there. And the good thing about it is two things. First, you can have it, pretty much like this, and also there's enough play in there. I have a tactical tailor belt, and there's enough play in there so that when you're sitting, if you have to sit down in an automobile or something, you can kind of push it forward so the knife is horizontal instead of up and down, and the pommel doesn't, the round aluminum pommel ring doesn't poke you in the side if you're getting in and out of an automobile. Gotten a little scratched up from sitting there, banging up against the center console, but I got some leather working conditioner I ordered anyway to fix that. But here's the main difference with the reverse grip. Sorry, bumped it. I'm trying to do two things at once. Basically how it works is you push forward to release it, and then just pull it. So push, pull. Pretty quick, pretty simple. And it'll hang whether it's upside down to a certain extent. But the problem is if you're in a car and it's horizontal, because how it works is, you push it forward and pull it. What happens is it's going to push forward automatically over time, just moving around in your car seat. So we're going to put add a tie down piece of leather strap that's going to go right through where the triple pinned and the main sheath body, and we're going to just tie it down like a Western shooter kind of have hammer tie downs. It's going to be the same concept. It goes through the tie downs. It's going to go right through. The aluminum ring is where you tie the knot to keep it in place while you're getting in and out of the car, or just working around, hiking around. But basically, gravity will hold it into place if it's straight up and down, like that. But if you're pushing it horizontally, it'll tend to come out. So you need a tie down. So we're going to get that done as soon as the volcano cooperates and I get my new car engine, because I blew a gasket going over Saddle Peak Road, and so that's going to be 30 days. And the lava is going right up by my leatherworkers homestead too, on the Kaoi farms over in Pahoa. Big active lava flow, pretty good chance of cutting off the entire east side of the island. And but anyway, he flew off island for a few weeks, so since I can't drive over there, we're going to be working on that. Now, I'm going to compare that to the original that came with it, the Kydex, the forward grip. And obviously, in the self-defense situation, the time to, if you have a forward grip instead of a reverse grip like this, you're going to have to pull it, flip the knife around, and then deploy it, which takes time, and which is like the thing you have the least of in a self-defense scenario, right? So basically just pull forward, release the knife. Also it takes some practice if it's on your belt instead of just like this, because it'll be a little looser because there is a little bit of play. You have to kind of you have to practice with it. You can't just put it on and expect it to work. You'll have to practice with it. So let's compare that one to the forward grip that came with it. This is the Kydex that came with it from Fox Knives at Blade HQ, and it's got a nice water hole. If the water gets in there, it'll leak, and it's got paracord holes in the side of it, and it's got this nifty lock tech. How this works is basically, I have a tactical Taylor, pretty good rigger belt, and so how this works is you undo this latch here, so you can see it. It's a latch right here, and you just pull it back, and then you can push it in. Do it like that. The top comes off, and you can put in as many of these as you need if you have a smaller belt, or take them off if you have a bigger belt. These bars, and then when you're done, fold it back, clicks into place, and then you put the lock, secondary lock right there, and it's not going anywhere. So, although it's a good design, here's the problem with this one. I know you're going to ask why the Glenlivet is there. I'll get to that. Alright, so here it is, forward, in a forward deployment. And so what you have to do, first of all, it sounds like you're pulling a Glock, but you push down on this thing to release it. Okay, now it's released. Now you pulled it. Now you got to twirl it around, and now you're ready. That's just too long. If you're being attacked, you don't have that kind of time. You know, if time isn't a problem, then yeah. But if you need to pull it out fast, it could be a problem. So that's why the reverse grip blade, because everybody uses these in a reverse grip that does, Kali. So this is secure. I mean, you could hang this thing down and shake it all you want. It's not going to come out because it's locked in there until you push down to release it. But again, you're holding the blade wrong. I mean, you could defend yourself with this, but you really want to have it like that. Alright, so that's the core of the issue, and so far nobody has come up with the best solution. So we're going to put we're going to put a tie-down strap, like how they have hammer tie-downs on Western-style shooting guns, and it's going to go right through here, and then up to the pommel, the aluminum ring pommel. So that's the update on this sheath, the reverse grip sheath. And so get to the Glenlivet. It's too early to drink Glenlivet, but I just put that out there because people were tired of the beer bottles. I don't know, not enough people watch my beer reviews, but the Glenlivet is, they had a vote in England and Scotland, over in the UK, and my only concern was that I didn't care whether they voted to stay in the UK or leave the UK. All I cared was that the result was the price of Glenlivet wasn't going to go up, because that's some really good drinking whiskey, single malt, not mixed, and it's really nice. But so this is my reverse grip, and it's triple pinned. You can see one pin up there. There's two pins. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can kind of see them now. Two pins right there. But really, until I get it completely squared away, I've been using the folder. Alright, so as I hope you can see, here's the Fox folder, because the aluminum ring right there. And so the thing about this is you don't need a sheath. A fixed blade is better to fight with if you can get it out fast enough, which is why I would like to have the perfect folder or sheath. But so until then, I've got the perfect folder. You just turn it to grab the close, and the Emerson blade deploys it. Right, just like that. It's out and ready, and it's fast. Why Volcano Squad out. Thanks for watching, man.